The creator of Chucky confirms crossover talks are happening for the Chucky TV series. But before we get into it, my name is Derek. This is Speed Force Media, where we talk about our favorite comic book movie news, Star Wars, horror, etc. So if you're a fan of any of that and you feel like you might be in the right place, please consider subscribing to the channel, as we do reach new listeners like you, and it really helps out. Thank you so much. Let's get into it. Ever since the olden days where Frankenstein meets the Wolfman, House of Dracula, way before movies like Freddy vs. Jason, horror movie characters have been crossing over in some form, some format. And although it hasn't been explored all that much in recent years, one character has always felt ripe for a title match against another character is Chucky. And series creator Don Mancini has been vocal about the potential for it all, speaking with comicbook.com in an exclusive interview about the season 2 finale of the Chucky TV series. Mancini confirmed to us that crossover talks are not just pie-in-the-sky ideas, but something that is actively being considered. Quote, "You probably read or heard about how I've always wanted to do a Freddy vs. Chucky crossover. I think that would be really fun," Mancini confirmed. But now that we're doing well in this different medium at Universal, there are other Universal-owned monsters that theoretically could be at our disposal. So it's something that we do talk about. I'll put it that way. I won't say too much about it, but stay tuned. It's definitely an interest of mine as well. So who might Chucky cross over with Universal's stable of beasts are at their disposal? Naturally, the entire class of classic monsters seem to have a lot of potential, especially since Universal seems very open to letting the likes of Dracula, Frankenstein, the Invisible Man, and the Mummy be used in a variety of ways. Universal is also home to the Psycho movie franchise. Universal is also home to a host of movies produced by Blumhouse like Insidious, The Purge, and the upcoming Megan, a new spin on the killer doll subgenre, which Chucky has been ruling for 30 years. When Don Mancini was asked about the potential for that crossover, he replied, "I haven't seen the movie. All I've seen is what everyone else has seen, and that's very fun. I wouldn't be opposed to it." So those are all of the facts regarding Don Mancini's comments and Chucky crossing over with another big franchise. Those are all of the facts. And basically all we're left to do is speculate off of those comments. He mentioned, comicbook.com mentioned franchises like the classic monsters owned by Universal, like Dracula, Frankenstein, the Invisible Man, the Mummy. Now, what I think the Chucky series has done really well, and I'm not super up to date with it, I haven't seen all of the newest season, but it has done a really great job of integrating all of the former Chucky movies, regardless of however that movie took Chucky as a character in whichever wacky or more grounded direction. It seems like all of those movies in one way or another are in some way canon. Now, making that canon a part of a major Universal monster movie character's canon, to me, kind of seems like it wouldn't necessarily fit. Like, I don't see how the Mummy and Chucky would work out together, but that's why I'm not a director or writer. And if somebody said, "Hey, would you like to see the Mummy show up in Chucky Season 3, I would be down for it. Or a character like one of the classic Universal monsters. Now, I'm not totally sold on the idea of any of them showing up, and I don't think it's likely either. I see them maybe pulling in something more obscure, like maybe this upcoming Megan. If there was any way that they were able to bring the Annabelle franchise over into Chucky, I think that would be kind of a dream come true for a lot of us, but I don't see how they'd be able to get the contractual rights to that. But what do you think? Do you think somehow they're going to introduce Psycho or Megan, or maybe Dracula's going to go after Chucky? Maybe Chucky Season 3 just opens with Chucky getting swung against the wall by the Invisible Man. Whatever you think, we'd love to hear your speculation and your thoughts down in the comments below. We truly appreciate your support, and until next time, have a great day.